Hey everyone, Kelly and Anthony here, coming at you with the next installment of the Loyalty Point. Today, live from Orlando, Florida, where we're at the Loyalty Expo conference. And today's Loyalty Point is about doing the right thing. So about how doing the right thing for both your employees as well as your customers is going to truly drive loyalty and not just always focusing on the bottom line. And where we want to start is this morning Jackson was speaking from Box. And they do some pretty remarkable things both for their staff and for their customers. So in a nutshell, one of the things that they do for their staff is they help pay for their college tuition of their children. As well, they instituted a policy where they'll actually pay for their staff's weddings. On the customer side, they're paying the state tax for customers who are buying feminine hygiene products through Box. In some of those states, you have to pay a tax on these feminine hygiene products, which is just completely crazy. So they're actually reimbursing them right out of their own pockets. It costs them 6 figures a year to do this. And these are just doing the right thing for your employees and your customers.
Yeah, and I think one of the most resounding things that they talked about was, what do employees want? And what should employers do for their employees to get the most out of them? Because their whole mantra is that if you don't start with the employees, then you cannot deliver loyalty for the end customer, because you need your entire employee organization to be able to do that. And one of the beautiful things that they're doing, as Anthony mentioned with the weddings and stuff, it's really engaging that office in the human touch for the employees. A lot of companies focus on things like new paint on the walls, they may put new furniture in a building, they may do different events for their staff, and in reality, group events are one thing that a company should definitely do, but individual things and individual events that matter in your employees' lives are actually critical in the success of that employee staying with some longevity. They've got one of the best retention rates for their employees. They've got one of the best social rates. Their employees continually talk about the organization in the highest regard, and that's an important movement. One of the bigger pieces they talked about, Anthony, was if you can get your employees to be truly loyal to your organization, how that impacts all of the activities that you have planned for your end customers and them becoming loyal. I think that was a real interesting thing they talked about with the planting of the gardens in the Box.
That's right. And I just love the fact that when they take care of their employees are going to do a better job taking care of their customers. And not only that, but there's been a really good positive spin-off effect because they've gotten positive PR and media out of what they do for their employees. And they've had many customers actually contact them, thanking them for taking such good care of people in their communities.
I think one of the points, and I don't know if you want to make this the loyalty point for today, but we've seen a lot of organizations in our time, and we've actually been through 4 or 5 changeovers at IC Group in what we call our staff, what our titles should be, and what employees' names should be, and we've just gone through that again. And one title that I have not seen in many organizations, both either brand side or agency, is a Chief Customer Officer. We talk about a COO and a CRO and a CMO, but we never see a Chief Customer Officer. And that I think is both internal facing, but also external facing. And if you can treat your customers, which are your employees and your end buyer, in the same manner to drive that entire loyalty experience through the chain, I think everyone's better off for it.
I agree. So, live Loyalty Expo, Florida, Orlando here. Thanks again for watching the Loyalty Point. Like we said, take care of your employees, take care of your customers, do the right thing, start there, and you'll grow a great business.